I was the director of center-based programming, and then I went into being the clinical director. I was the outpatient director for another mental health agency in Philadelphia. I had had a series of losses within quite a few months, and so I really was in a space where I was like, I need a change. And somebody close to me was like, hey, I saw this job that I think you might be good for. And it happened to be, at the time it was the Center for Grieving Children. And so I interviewed, I did get the position, but what I didn't recognize at the time was part of it was also helping me work through some of my grief. I had to come in and I had to help families navigate their grief. And in it, it was helping me like, oh, wait, this is how grief shows up. This is what we do. But it also was in this space of like, grief doesn't always have to be bad, right? Grief is continuous, and grief is not just this linear thing that sometimes we're taught. I am a licensed professional counselor, and I am also a family therapist. I'd worked in a variety of different spaces. And worked with families in Philadelphia, but I hadn't necessarily worked in this space of really focusing on grief. And so I really started to learn how families in Philadelphia grieve, especially I think around their rituals around loss and grief. And that was a beautiful thing to learn and navigate and assist with, and also recognize like all these commonalities around how do they grieve? How do they share their grief? How does it, go across neighborhoods? Because we know Philadelphia is a city of neighborhoods, right? And how do they bond in this way, right? How does it go across religion, right? How does it go across race and ethnicity and all of these things? Uplift really creates this sacred community, and we have to honor everybody that is really so brave to be there and be in that space, being appreciative of the work that everybody is doing because we're all there for a reason. And also really thinking about how much bravery it takes for the families to show up. They are coming in and they are bearing their souls. This collaborative effort between the clinicians, the staff, everybody there, and the families, right? That everybody is showing up, everybody is bringing something there. And so I think it's so important to recognize that it's not just one side or the other, that it really is such a unique and special and sacred community. That's what makes Uplift so special, that there's this really wonderful and brave community doing this work and showing up every day.